2025 is a crucial year in Uganda's politics as the country gears for 2026 general elections. The leadership of Forum for Democratic Change Party Katonga faction says without an independent electoral commission, judiciary and human rights commission, the 2026 presidential election will be a hard event.
Orchestrated shenanigans in the general court martial, where prisoners of conscience are coerced to plead guilty, accused persons denied their constitutionally guaranteed right to effective legal representation. No, it's our strong conviction that any meaningful conversation and efforts should be geared towards addressing these critical issues. That's where we are putting emphasis as the leadership at Katonga.
The faction is also evaluating strategies to engage in the elections to advance a protracted struggle. On dissolving the FDC party by March, Lukwago has given Electoral Commission up to 31st January to issue them with a certificate of registration for their new party, People's Front for Freedom.
To move into another outfit called the PFF was basically informed by this long-standing commitment to this cause of a grand reset, to have a country that works for us, where the sovereignty of the people reigns supreme. In a case, subsection 4 is clear, is categorical. Subsection 4 of section 7, you issue the notice within 30 days of submission of the papers, inviting members of the public who may have any objections to the registration of that political entity to do so within 14 days, short of which the EC proceeds to issue a certificate. To note that we have entered 2025 without a certificate in our hands, contrary to the law.
Lukwago also commented on the Supreme Court announcement of a dual criminal justice system where appeals from convictions by court-martial shall not be entertained by courts of judicature.
Those who are going to the general court-martial, the Supreme Court said, please, your final appellate court is the General Court-Martial Appeal Court. Nothing beyond that. Once you go through that process, you are convicted, you will not find your way to the mainstream courts of judicature for rescue. And that is a recipe for disaster. Controlling all tools and weapons of persecution, like the General Court-Martial, using domestic and international mechanisms at our disposal.
Meanwhile, the party is happy that the lead counsel in the case of Dr. Kizza Besigye, former FDC President Martha Karua from Kenya, has been granted a temporary certificate of practice as hearing of the case resumes tomorrow, 7th Jan, at Court Martial in Makindye. I'm Navka Farida and Mike Bakablindi in Kampala.